What is up, guys? Welcome, Crypto FUD, and let's jump right into this. Well, I hope you guys are having a great, fantastic Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Week is halfway over. Let's get right into this, guys. Crypto Ricky, what's going on, brother? Art's in the house. What's going on, bro? What is going on? Like I said, happy Wednesday. Let's get into this. Wow, Bitcoin making another all-time high today, guys. Oh, man, we are just running. All right. So Bitcoin today making all-time highs again, just continuously making all-time highs today, hitting its head right below that 95,000 area. I'm sure if we look on other exchanges, other trading platforms, they probably did hit 95 in some spots. But on TradingView for myself, looks like with we're paired with the US dollar, we hit 94,991 and 12 cents is where it looks like it hit. But we'll give it that 95K. It looked like it hit its head right at that 95K area, which is freaking fantastic. You can see other than that, we have seen somewhat of a retracement from there. Looks like we are finding support somewhere around the 93,475. We'll call it 93.5. Somewhere around there. Looks like we're having some support around that area. You can see on the 30-minute, we have basically just been running parallel with our 50 and the 200-day moving average. Basically very bullish, just to let you know that we're continuing to move up. As long as we stay above this 50-day moving average, as we continue to move, we're going to continue to make all-time highs. It might not be every single day, right? We might have days where we come down. You know, we go back in the last few days, we've actually broke below the 50-day briefly, right? But staying on this trend line, right, as we continue to move towards the right and towards and up, you know. So like I said, we can continue to keep moving. We can easily break below the 50-day at some point, and the following day or maybe the next few hours, we're right back up above that 50-day, holding it as some support. So things look fantastic right now. Bitcoin dominance has been freaking just holding steady. You know, I think we were in the live stream, was it 2 days ago, or I don't remember when, but I think actually it was in the Discord. We called it out that, you know, it looked like we were breaking below some support levels for Bitcoin dominance. This was back, let me see when we exactly did this. This was on the 19th, so this was yesterday in the Discord. We were talking about this. But you can see we did break below, down to about 59.5, but since yesterday and since today, pretty much, we have skyrocketed and jumped right back up to these local highs, hitting our head exactly at the same spot again at around 61.3 as far as Bitcoin dominance. So as of now, Bitcoin dominance, sky high right now. It is high as hell. If you're a maxi, you're loving it. If you're, you know, all into alts, this is why maybe some of your alts are running and some of the alts are not running today, right? A couple big plays we're going to talk about, but I did call this out on our members only stream, which was on Monday. So today is NVIDIA. They're going to be, or they already have, I believe, released their earnings. Whenever there's AI earnings, particularly for NVIDIA is going to move the AI sector as a whole, right? Even with AI and crypto that are not affiliated whatsoever with NVIDIA, they're going to move, right? So a play that I called out, this was a few days ago in our members only stream, was AI, right? Or ALI. This is a very small market cap AI project that actually just has been going parabolic as of today. And the only thing I can say is it has correlation with NVIDIA's earnings dropping today. Basically just, you know, it runs with NVIDIA, which is crazy because if we pull it up, NVIDIA closed today at a low. Or not a low, but down almost 1% at 145. So let me see if they've updated. Google, you're killing me, bro. They haven't updated the earnings, which dropped at 5 o'clock today. I don't know what the hell is going on, but you can see revenue is expected to be around 33 billion for NVIDIA, which most likely they will meet or exceed those forecasts. So we'll see how that plays out, but you know, with ALI, I ended up taking profits. You know, I'd been buying in under my buy zone, which was around the 92 area. Been buying in, you know, accumulating. And as we ran up earlier, I did take probably about a 55-60% profit gain off my position. So not too upset. If it continues to run, hell yeah, I'm happy. But at the same time, I'll sleep perfectly fine taking my 55% profit to the bank. So I'll run with it. Let's see here. Just jumping back into the chat real quick. Danny, what's going on, brother? Gino, hey girl. Mike, can I blame Bitcoin highs for Fred and Barsic price fallen? And Crypto Ricky, I don't know why I keep saying Crypto Ricky. We call him Ricky around here, right? We know people firsthand. Ricky said most alts are working for Bitcoin. I'm not going to say that they're, I guess I will agree with you on that one, but, in another sense, it's like right now, as long as Bitcoin dominance is going to stay, in those highs, in the high 50s, low 60s, and if it even continues to move up, we're going to see really where Bitcoin's shining, and you're going to see most of the alts, not everyone, but you're going to see most of the alts kind of having days like it is today where they're kind of stagnant, or you have, projects that are down today, right? Pepe's down, JASMY, right? But if you really look at it, a lot of these projects have been running like crazy. It's like one day Bitcoin runs, and it's going crazy. And then a few days later, you'll see the Memecoin start running like crazy, right? And then it's like, then they'll retrace slightly, and then you'll see some of the fundamental projects start running like crazy. It's like they're all kind of like going on, like they're picking days for them to individually run as far as like sector wise, so that's why, I do believe, and that was something that we covered in the members only stream this past Monday, was that I do believe that we're already in altcoin season, believe it or not. And I know you're thinking, wait, Crip, altcoin season, Bitcoin dominance is too high for us to be in there. And I agree to a certain extent, because one thing that I was talking about this is in the stream. If you guys are interested, hit that join button, only $5 to join. But what I was saying was that I think this time around, this cycle, obviously we've seen such like a different move in the whole market with this time around with the ETFs and just everything that's going on, right? Just a whole nother world for crypto, which is great. As far as Bitcoin dominance and altcoin season, normally we're waiting to see Bitcoin dominance drop below the 50% mark, and get down into the lower 40s. I do not think that is going to happen this time around. I think that we are going to see a retracement in the Bitcoin dominance, right? And let me zoom out so you can get a gist of, how much Bitcoin dominance has spiked in the last 6 to 8 months. You can see just this beautiful run up here, right? Personally, I think that Bitcoin dominance is going to eventually break down, right? But I'm thinking that when it does break down, we're probably only going to see a Bitcoin dominance drop down to most likely around the lower 50s, in my opinion. Maybe the 50% mark, right? But I truly believe that we're not going to see Bitcoin dominance just nosedive and like we normally see. Now, on the other end, I still do believe we're going to have a massive altcoin season, and I think both of them can both coexist, right? As far as Bitcoin dominance being higher than normal, right? And altcoin season being, going absolutely crazy. Just like you can see on my thumbnail, Supercycle, right? For the meme coins. I do believe that the meme coins, they've been doing great, and I think they're going to continue to just skyrocket, in my opinion, as we continue to move up. Shout out to Lazy, just blessed 5 people with the members stream, bro. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. My boy said bang, bang. Appreciate that, brother. But what I was saying is that, with the Bitcoin dominance, we could see Bitcoin dominance drop down to maybe 53, somewhere around the support level, and alts absolutely go crazy. The reason is because I think this time around, you're going to see a stronger Bitcoin as far as dominance, 1. And 2, you're going to see a lot more money flowing in, going into the alts. Normally, when the reason why we want to see Bitcoin dominance come down is because we want to see people that are taking profits from Bitcoin and moving it over to the alts, right? Which we are going to see. That's going to be the Bitcoin dominance coming down. But I don't think it's going to happen as much, right? I don't think it's going to happen like we normally see it. But on the other end, I think we're going to see a lot more retail investors coming in and they normally don't pile in on Bitcoin, especially when Bitcoin's going to be at $100,000+. They're going to pile in on Shiba and, you know, and all these meme coins that we can go down and talk about, right? They're going to be buying in on these meme coins, particularly because they're looking at it as, holy crap, I can throw $1,000 into Myro and get freaking, you know, get 1 million Myro, or I can throw $1,000 into Bunk and get, you know, 20 billion Bunk, right? So it's more of a it's more of a, you know, like a enticing kind of a buy for newer people coming into crypto. They feel like they're getting more of a bang for their buck. And you know what, in the long run, you know, you see a lot of these meme coins, they will outperform Bitcoin whenever the smoke clears, right? I'm not saying that they're better than Bitcoin. You always have to have respect for Bitcoin, but I'm saying as far as gain wise, you know, there's going to be a lot of meme coins that are definitely going to outperform Bitcoin for gains just because their market cap's, you know, 1 million times smaller, right? So shout out to Lazy. And if you guys are here right now and you just got a free membership, make sure you guys bless Lazy with a thank you. At least hit him with a thank you, all right? Old, what's going on, brother? Gina said, I agree, Crypt. Do you think Ethereum is going to 4,000 before we get to altcoin season? I already think we're in altcoin season. I already think that we've already begun in altcoin season, but that's another thing, thank you for bringing up, is that's another indicator that we kind of wait for is when, you know, when Ethereum breaks above a certain level, which is usually 4 to 4,100 and holds above that level. I've had this here for a while, saying this is going to be our indicator when we get into altcoin season. Who knows this time around, right? We've seen Ethereum not perform, you know, like we normally see, right? But we're seeing other alts that have taken over, like as far as just like really taking the limelight, like Solana, right? Solana has been the big, you know, altcoin ecosystem that's been just taken over, like pretty much like Ethereum did back in 2020, 2021's bull run, right? Now, I'm not saying that Ethereum or Solana is better than Ethereum or anything like that. You know, you guys know I do love Ethereum. I'm always going to have respect for Ethereum. But I think Solana is, you know, a very, is a very, just, I love Solana as well. I'm more active in Solana, obviously, than Ethereum. So, definitely bias on that for sure. So, Solana's still holding pretty well, even for today that, you know, alts aren't doing the best. Only down less than 1% right now at around $235. So, things look good. Things look good. So, you know, hopefully we'll continue to see some, you know, hopefully we'll continue to just hold these certain levels with Bitcoin. Like I said, we can let Bitcoin do its thing, right? Altcoin season is already started, but that massive altcoin gains that you guys are really waiting for, it's going to come. It's going to come. The question is do you have the patience to really wait for it, right? Fear and Greed Index right now still holding steady at around, in extreme greed at around 83. So it has come down slightly. We've topped up around 85. We're sitting at around 83 as of now. So still in extreme greed, but not looking terrible. Like I said, you know, Bitcoin dominance has been moving up again. Market cap right now still moving up as a whole for the whole crypto space, up 1.25% today at 3.11 trillion, right? So since Monday when we had our members only stream, we've moved up as a whole in the whole market. $100 billion has flown in to the space and is staying in the space for right now. So, I mean, like I said, a lot of that's retail, right? A lot of that's that money that we spoke about that's sitting on the side, that's been sitting on the sidelines for a while, right? Now they're coming FOMOing in, right? So it's you know, if you're wondering, FOMO set in right when Bitcoin broke above 80K, right? So FOMO continues to stay in. And from what I'm hearing is a lot of the buy orders for Bitcoin that have been around that 90 to 93, 94 area are pretty much all filled, meaning that most of the buys, a strong sell pressure that people have had, you know, because you can go onto your exchanges and you can put buy order or sell orders in, right? Bitcoin gets up to 106,000. You don't even need to be awake. It'll sell it for you, right? So you can actually track those kind of orders. And I told you guys this. I saw, you guys know Meet Kevin. I follow him a lot. I actually watch a lot of his videos for not crypto related stuff, but just economy and stuff like that. Dude's a character, but he's a smart guy. And you know what's so funny is he's not real big on crypto, but he'll cover it. And he literally said exactly what I've been telling you guys for the last 2 months as we got closer and closer up to the all-time highs. And pretty much in the last few weeks when I told you guys that we broke above that 90,000, that 90,000 up to 100 was going to be a massive struggle, because you're seeing there's going to be people that are expecting Bitcoin to hit that 100 and probably get rejected like crazy. So you have people that are just putting all their buy orders, or they're selling around $90 to about $98,000, right? We haven't even got to 98 yet, right? But what I'm getting to is that's why, if you notice, when we got into the 80s, we flew through 80,000 like it was nothing, right? Because people considered we're in 80,000. Oh yeah, we're going up to 100, right? And you had a lot of those people like, wait, we're going to 100? You know what? I'm going to sell around 95, 96,000 just to be on the safe side. A lot of people were thinking like that. So that's why I told you guys, it's a mental area. Do I think Bitcoin's going to break 100,000? I honestly do. I think Bitcoin is going to break 100,000, but it's going to be a struggle for us to keep breaking above these basically these 1,000 mark chapters. 94, 95, 96 are all going to have their own kind of struggle. But as long as we can keep Bitcoin relevant, Bitcoin's all over the news, right? Retailers are going to keep FOMOing in. ETFs are going to continue to have inflows flying in from the stock market, right? We're going to continue to move, right? So we're at the same time we see those sell pressures, at each, tier. We're also going to see on the back end a lot of people picking up those prices. And that's why, like today, we made all-time highs, right? We broke up to we ran up to about 94, 95. We got a retracement, right? That was a lot of people taking profits. Regardless, we found some support above the 50-day, like I said, on the 30-minute. We didn't even need to touch it. And boom, we bounced. And now we're sitting somewhere around 94,000 to 94,300 right now. So things look good, guys. Gina said, make sure you guys hit that like button. I appreciate that reminder, Gina. Ricky said, Solana's badass and Ethereum is a boss of alts. Exactly, bro. That's like the best way that you could describe it, right? Because you guys understand that, like, I do love Solana, right? We built our project on Solana, right? But I always am going to pay homage to Ethereum. I'm always going to pay homage to Ethereum because, Ethereum was like one of my, stepping stones when I first started in crypto in 2020, right? And I learned a lot. And I think that, Ethereum's paved the way for all these layer one projects, to kind of figure out how to operate. And yeah, some of them have, done better as far as like transaction wise and fees and stuff like that. But they all, you better believe, all took the rule books of what Ethereum was doing and made it better in their end. So Lazy said, I know you don't like politics, but how do you think Ukraine launching missiles at Russia going to affect the market? You know what, Lazy? These are the politics that I don't mind speaking of because, it's really was the election. The election was, because you're always going to have those mixed feelings. I think we all can come to the table and come to the agreement that any kind of escalation at any war, right, is not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And you're like, why the hell does that even matter for crypto? Well, after I drink this water, I'll explain that we already know any kind of conflict, especially if the United States or in Europe as well are kind of, in the shadows, but that they're kind of around there supporting a certain side, it can draw them in, unfortunately, into some kind of a conflict, right? There's any kind of a conflict that, that can, get out of hand, the markets will freaking dump. Right, so everything's fine. I think everybody's kind of gotten numb, unfortunately, to what's going on in the Middle East and Europe as far as Ukraine and all them. But if something like really big happens, it's going to affect the markets. So hopefully we'll see all that stuff die out. Because remember, I was telling you guys that was another thing that I think is going. If all that stuff can hopefully die out soon, as far as just kind of come to some kind of a stalemate and everybody kind of be bygones, you're going to see the markets react positively on that, because that means that there's no freaking war that Europe or the States are, you know, I'm not gonna say funneling in because I want to get down that rabbit hole, but you know that they're not associated with, right? Which would be nothing but great for the markets. Good question, Lazy. BetaBot, what's going on, bot? What's going on? Can you look at Shuffle? It's a Trump coin, but everyone is doing the Trump Shuffle. What is that Trump Shuffle? Let me see. Isn't it like, how do you do it? Hold on. Let's see here. Isn't it like, what is he? Doesn't he do something like this? And he's like, he points, he's like, something like that. I'll have to master that dance, and I'm going to start coming out with it. All right. You guys remember I was supposed to dance whenever we hit 90K, so I'll pull it up right now. So let's just pull that up. Shuffle. Let's see here. Oh, and there's a couple projects on DeFi that I want to bring up, and if you guys have anything, let me know. Let's see here. Shuffle. Oh, there it is. So what does he do? He does something like... Oh, man. I know, you know, Lazy's over there like, bro, that's not even the dance, dude. Lazy's always trying to troll me. What an ugly trend line that I drew. So just looking at the numbers, market cap 2.5 million, liquidity at around 264,000 locked in, not too bad. It's up 77% in the last 24 hours. The project dropped 4 days ago, not too bad. They're running boost right now, and it dropped on Moonshot, so definitely relevant. It's actually trending right now, number 12 on all of Solana. So you're gonna see probably this stay relevant for right now. The volume, 5.5 million with over 106,000 transactions for the day. So, I mean, definitely relevant. You can see the trends moving towards the upside for the most part. One thing I will say about this project that I'm actually like, you know, it's a good thing, right? Is that you didn't see this initial, when it first started, this initial like just run up like 7 million % and then a freaking, you know, 20% or 20 million % drop. Right, like you normally see on on Solana, right? You usually see project drops and it just goes freaking insane, and then it comes back down just as fast, right? You're not really seeing that. You do see these spurts, but you can see that they're not really like these crazy runs that you normally will see, and it looks like it's just slowly but surely moving towards the upside in between these big swings. So doesn't look bad. I would say, bro. Let me pull up the fib on this real quick. I'm reading Tim's comment. Give me a second, brother. So you guys can see on the fib retracement, you know, all-time high, right? Or it's all-time high for now, right? Ran up, and you can see a nice little retracement. What I would say is anything below the 618, which is going to be somewhere around that 2021 mark, would probably be a good a good accumulation or dollar cost average zone, right? DCA zone. So anything under the 618, pretty much under that 21 level, if it does break below, would probably be a good spot if this is long term for you, right? So, I mean, it looks good. The fact that they're running 1,000 boost right now, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money that they're that's basically like running ads right now, you know, like, so whenever you see stuff like that, you can see on the top of the screen all the top players, right, are all running boost. Where's Troy at? Where's Troy at? Troy, you here, brother? Yeah, Gene, I'll pull it up right now. Hold on. Lazy said, well, Putin said if they launch, he will attack us because he supplied them. Well, I don't know about all that, but How To said all the football players are doing it. Bro, I see everybody doing it. All right, hold on. I got to get this going. So does he do his fist and he's like, all right, he's going like this. I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing it right. feel like I'm not doing it right. Old said, don't forget to tell a joke or two tonight, Crip. You know, it's hard, bro. Because, you know, I don't know if you guys are aware, but probably about 2 months ago, somebody came in here. Don't really remember who he was, but he came in and he said, Crip, your jokes are corny. Just stop. And it hurt. It did. So since then, I haven't told a joke ever. Even in real life, when I'm out and about, I don't joke around. I just walk around with a real serious face, just like, you know, because I'm like, why am I going to sit here and walk around if my jokes are corny? So that's what I've been dealing with. That right there was a joke, guys. You guys know I'm never stopping any jokes around here. All right, guys. So Tim asks, can you check Diddy, please? No Diddy. Lazy said, I need a good dad jokes. Yeah, right. I'm going to probably order a book on Amazon, you know. I'll grab a good dad joke book and just start rolling them out. Diddy. Whoa. All right, things running. Why the hell is the Diddy project running? This thing shot up. I was going to say, is this even relevant? But my God, look at this. Thing's up 2,900%. It's crazy. So market cap, $2 million. Liquidity locked in, 350,000. Not too bad, excuse me, on that one. Volume, absolutely crazy, 30.8 million. So numbers check out. I mean, this thing's running. What I would be worried about is if you're like looking to buy in right now. I mean, you're buying in at a pretty freaking high level. I mean, look at this chart back here. It just looks like a straight line. It's not. It looks like that because it's run up so much. Look at this. Holy crap. So this thing has had history of running like crazy. Yeah, so I would just be very cautious buying in on this project if you're looking to buy in right now, not financial advice, because you're going to be buying in at a pretty, you're going to be buying at a pretty high level. So, but I mean, it looks like it's relevant for right now. It's top trending for the top 30 right now. And like I said, volume is absolutely crazy with almost 50,000 transactions for the day. So definitely a lot of money's come in and come out of this project. Right now, it's holding support at the 786 at around the 19 level. I would say if you're looking, not financial advice, but anything below the 786 would probably be a decent buy, right? It did bounce below. You can see, I mean, this was it looks like a small bounce. This was probably like a 200% bounce right here. Let's see if they'll let us map that out. Yeah, look at that. Called it. 230% bounce off of just that right there, right? So I would say anything below the 786, which is around the 19. So anything below that 19 area is probably a decent spot to buy in if you're able to get in. So, but just be cautious chasing those projects. Crypto said, Ricky said Diddy needs bail money. What if his people really did drop that? Oh, man, that's funny. Old said, tell that dude that he's corny to say corny. I don't even remember who said that, bro, but he flat out, and he wasn't even playing. I was like, that's funny. He's like, I'm not playing, bro. I'm like, damn. All right. Like, what's your problem, bro? What is your problem? Danny, I did forget. He said, can you check, I always forget. How do I pronounce that? Is it Cowie Ken? Is this the project? It's on Ethereum? Twan, what's going on, brother? Damn, this thing shot up. Is this the project that you're talking about, Danny? Let me know, brother. Today I am drinking a Land Shark. How to? I'm going to bring that up. Hold on one second, brother. I see M87. Sounds like a freaking gang or something, bro. M87 or a firecracker. Excuse moi. So I mean, this thing's running, bro. Or has it ran? Is it running or is it ran? I have no idea. It just sounds like something, right? Lazy like something. Like, I'm probably going to get flagged for even just saying that. YouTube loves to hit me up after the lives, and they're like, hey, bro. I'm not even kidding. They'll hit me up. You know, once you, like, get to, like, I'm not saying I'm this big YouTuber, but, like, once you get, like, a platform and stuff, they literally will message you, like, live message and stuff like that, and they'll hit you up and be like, bro, or whatever the case is. So, I mean, this project looks good. I'm market cap 8.5 million, liquidity at around 550,000 locked in. So it looks good, up 150% as of now. You can see since the last time we looked at this project, we put a trend line, and look at this. It bounced right off that trend, and it basically is been on a run. So I will say, if it can continue to go on a run, right, and continue to keep making moves towards the upside, that 0.5 at around the 22 is going to be a big spot for some resistance. If it does retrace, if it does retrace, hopefully you guys can find some support at around this the 618. Let me zoom in a little bit more and see. Excuse me, man. It's freaking beer. You definitely have support at the 786. Oh, man. I'm like yawning. I'm burping. I don't know if it's because of the beer or what. If I yawn or just keep drinking. So, like I said, 0.5 is going to be a spot for probably some solid resistance. Most likely, if you can break this 2134 where you hit this local high at. If not, retracement, hopefully you can bounce up the 618 around the 17. If not, you're most likely going to be coming down, if not down to the 786, at least halfway. I'll even put a little support level here. So when we come back, if it does do this, you can see it had a lot of support at around this 13.9 area. So project looks good. It looks like it's you know, it's not just shooting straight to the sky. It's going up and finding levels of support as it moves up. So hopefully you'll see a you know, a nice continuation in that run. But always remember, like I say, not financial advice, but secure that bag, bro. This thing's up 150%. You know, so I'm not telling you to do anything. You know, I'm just saying if you're up, you know, good, secure that bag. It's the last in you, bro. Every time you say that, I crack up. Lazy said, when they hit you up, say buy NFK. I should. Like, if they hit me up about anything, like, bro, you were talking about Ukraine, and be like, did you buy NFK? Well, you were talking about Russia. Did you buy NFK? Then don't talk to me, bro. Where is Troy at? Has anybody seen Troy around here? I'm going to jump into yours, and then we got to check out some articles real quick, guys. Real quick. What the hell? What kind of name is that, bro? Messier M87. It's on here. What are you just finding stuff that's pumping like crazy right now and just asking about it? Or are you holding these good ones for yourself and just kind of gloating that you're in all these projects that are running? Which one is it, bro? He literally had us pull this project up while it's making all-time highs. So, I mean, what's crazy is it says it's up 28% in the last 24 hours, but let me look. Oh, okay. This has been in the last, oh, damn. This thing, in the last, like, 2 weeks, this thing has been on a run, dude. What the hell is this? Look at all these flags. Yeah, I know, bro. It's been running for like a solid week. Pay it. Make sure you see this. So there's a buy and a sell tax. Nothing crazy, but just make sure you understand that 3% to buy in, 3% to sell. So if you're buying in $100, it's gonna cost you $3 extra to buy and to sell. So if you're selling something big, you're gonna get hit with 3% sell tax. But I mean, they probably have, and I'm not even gonna read anything yet. And I guarantee a lot of times when the projects do that, they have like staking or something like that. And what they try to do is they try to incentivize people holding, right? So in order for them to pay the people that are holding via staking or whatever, even if you're just, sometimes these projects, even if you just hold in your wallet, they basically have an automated system where they send out whatever the APY is, for anybody holding the project in their wallet. So a lot of times for them to fund that, they have to have some kind of a buy and sell tax. So I can guarantee that's probably what they have going on here. So, but the project's running, dude. It's running. It's definitely moving up. So, I mean, I can't even say, all I can say really as far as retracement, if as long as this thing holds the 236, which is around the 66.52 level, right, which is a far distance from where it's at right now, it easily can come down and bounce off the 236 and continue on these highs. So definitely looks good. Troy, my boy Troy, there he is. Troy, my boy Troy, was waiting for you to come in here, brother. I saw yesterday, I told you, or I didn't tell you, I told the chat. I saw you message me in the Discord, and I never got back to you because I was literally on the go all day yesterday. That's why I didn't stream. But Troy asked me, he asked me a question about NFK. So one thing I wanted to bring up about NFK particularly, the NFK is our project that we're trying to get running. We've had ups and downs, but right now it's at a good spot where it is, you can see right here, it's at a good spot where it's just such a small market cap, and we have some good liquidity locked into the project that is not going to take much for this thing to really ignite and just absolutely start ripping, right? Well, you guys know we just ran an audit on the project, and you guys can see our audit came back squeaky clean. Everything is squeaky clean. We're not minable, right? I had to get that taken care of. They were claiming that we were minable, so I had to have them like run through the audit, and everything came back. Everything's basically 100% perfect on our project, so we're good to go. One thing that I wanted to bring up, Troy, now that we ran through the audit, we can start boosting NFK, bro, right? So what is boosting? Boosting is basically what all the big projects are doing right now, where you basically, any one of us that are investors can do this all on our own, right? And it's basically, it does cost money, but every time we boost the project, it basically gets us higher on the level of more of the trending on Solana. So more eyes can see the project, right? So I don't know if you guys want to have like a Discord meeting or whatever the case is coming up maybe in the next week or two, and we can kind of discuss some of this. But this right here is something that I would kind of like to go in the direction of potentially marketing and advertising for the project, where we can start boosting NFK, maybe a few times throughout the month or whatever the case is, so we can start just getting more eyes on the project. Because a couple things that I've been doing, right? So the last few weeks, I've been getting a lot of airdrops in a certain wallet, and I'm like, why the hell do I keep receiving airdrops? And there've been solid airdrops. Like the other day, I got one for like $10, and I was like, hell yeah! But you know what I noticed? I've been making money because I've been buying back in on these projects, right? They come across, I see them, and I've been making money. One of them was La Poo, right? I told you guys, La Poo. They dropped me in. I don't remember what La Poo put in, but they dropped it in. And, a few days later, I put it on my watch list, and I bought in when it dropped down to here and freaking made out like a bandit on one of these runs, right? And in the point of what I'm bringing up for like La Poo, and there was another one that I got Oya, this one. I got this one too. Same thing, right? They threw me like $5 in one of my wallets on Solana, and I ended up just selling off, right? It was like back here. I don't even remember where it was, but I bought back in when we dropped down and we did this W pattern and ran it up and ran out like a bandit. But the point of what I'm getting to is these projects have been running like crazy, right? Even though you see the chart and you're like, well, it looks like it's been heading down. Yeah, it's been making lower highs, but in between it's been running like crazy. Look at the freaking market caps and the liquidity. Our liquidity is pretty much the same thing as half of these projects, right? The difference is that these projects are relevant right now, right? Because they just dropped, or yesterday this project was running boost. So they had a lot of people in the community boosting the project up. And in return, yesterday the volume was at like $1 million, right? So I bring this up because this is something that the direction we could run with NFK as a collective community, right? You guys always see I have Roaring Kitty squad coming in here, right? I don't know if they're in today. JDM. Shout out to my boy JDM. So I was looking for my cell phone real quick. Shout out to JDM and the whole squad. But with Roaring Kitty, they're a big community and they work as a unit, right? And that's why you'll see their project running up. It has days where it's down, but you have other days where it's up 100+% in a day. So I bring all that up because we're it's almost like NFK is a community, like a CTO, right? A community takeover project, and we could easily run this thing up like crazy, especially with the market cap of under $50,000, and we have literally our market cap's at what, 50,000, and our liquidity. Oh, I'm sorry, our market cap's at 42,000, bro, and our liquidity is at 25K right now. We have more liquidity than liquidity ratio to market cap than most projects. So imagine when we run this thing up to $1 million, our liquidity will probably be at like $600,000. So I mean, you guys know we've been out for, how long have we been out for now? Almost 8 months, bro. We've had our ups and downs. We've seen our project run up to multi-millions of dollars, right? We will see it again, but it's going to take us as a community to do that. So definitely wanted to bring that up to you, brother. Lazy said, hey, Crip, have you done a members-only video on how to short and longs? Oh, yeah. Lazy, if you want, remind me. We can go through that again on the next members-only stream. But if you want, go in, because you have access to all the members-only streams. Go back. You're going to have to go back probably a few months back at one of the first streams that we did for members-only. And there was a couple streams that I broke down where I long and short crypto, how to do it, all that stuff, literally like a guide. So you can go through there. But if you want, we can go through it all again on the next members only stream in the next few days. So, and anybody else that's interested, right? I don't give out financial advice, but I do show you guys how I do leverage trading on my on crypto. So not only do I buy and sell crypto, but if I have a hunch, do I think that, Bitcoin is going to maybe retrace, I can play the markets as far as with leverage trading. Now, I will say leverage trading is, it's very risky. It's very risky. I prefer, if you're a newer trader, just buy and sell, right? Because if you buy in on something and you don't sell, you don't technically lose your money. You could always have patience and wait for it to come back up. If you leverage trade and you make some wrong moves, you get liquidated. There's no going back, so it's it's definitely very risky, but man, you can make some freaking money. And when you start doing good, it gets addicting. It's like going to the damn casino. How to, I got you, bro. Appreciate it. Prevent, I'll pull that project up. I know you already asked me a couple times. What was it? Keto? You on the keto diet? Are you on the keto diet, bro? Keto? It's been out for about a month and a half. Let's see here. Market cap relatively low, but low like in a good thing, right? Because this thing could easily, 200,000. Liquidity is locked in at around 64K, so not too bad, right? Not too bad at all. No issues. Their audit came out squeaky clean as well. That's very good. I like that in projects, right? So, I mean, doesn't look bad, bro. I mean, it's moving, or it moved, right? You made all-time highs. Like I always tell everybody else, as long as this thing can hold above the 236, for the most part, even if it comes and finds some support at the 236 at around that 22 level, it's around the 22.79 area, that's going to be a big spot. Hopefully you can find that resistance. If it can, you'll continue to move towards the upside. If it breaks below the 236, line in the sand is going to be the 382 at around the 19 level. That's where you're going to want to hold to keep this upward momentum. If it breaks there, you're probably looking at coming back down towards the 618, which is somewhere around the 13 level. So, but if you're looking to accumulate on this project, right, then you probably would be looking, I would say anything around the 618 or below would be a good, in my opinion, a good spot to accumulate or dollar cost average in. So, I agree with Troy. He said NFK to the moon. We have so much potential. So much potential. Lazy said, wow, that's crazy. You guys should join. My boy Lazy. I like that, bro. My boy asked a great question, and now he's encouraging you guys to become members. I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Troy, I'll have to watch later. I got to go back to work. NFK to the moon. Enjoy yourself, bro. I'll see you later. If you need anything, brother, let me know. Ricky said, check out a project that was good to me in the past. Spirex. Here we go with Spirex again. Here we go. I'm just kidding. You've asked this before, right? You have, because look, we have some kind of a support level. Some kind of a support level here. I'm wondering if we should have moved the support level like right around here. Yeah, well, I don't know why I had that support level down there unless I moved it on accident, but definitely doesn't look bad. Nice little run. This thing shot up. I'm guessing that this probably has a very small market cap. And I called it. $16 million market cap. Look at the volume. $8 million for this small of a project is really good. I'll mark bullish on there on your behalf. What is this? A Ethereum-based project. It's on Coinbase. Oh, so this is like an old school Coinbase kind of a project, right? It's on Coinbase, KuCoin, Crypto.com. So, I mean, it's on some solid exchanges as well. So, I mean, it has potential, right? It has potential to see a lot of money flowing through, especially being on Coinbase. So, it looks good. We can do some kind of a fib retracement, but I feel like it's not going to really do us justice. But let's check it out. So I guess with the fib retracement, the one thing I will say is it broke. Look at this. I mean, this right here, Ricky. Look at this consolidation right here. Look at this. Support level at the bottom, top being the 786. Look at this consolidation, right? And then boom. So I would say as long as this thing can, and we're on the daily, as long as this thing can stay above the 236, and look what else is at the 236. The 200-day moving average. That green line coming, that's your 200-day moving average. So if this can stay above or find support at or above this 200-day moving average and the 786 right here, bro, you're probably setting up for a continuation on this run. So doesn't look bad at all. Nice little hidden gem right there, right? Oh, sorry, Gina. You did ask me. Bongo. Wait, Bongo the cat? Bongo dog. Bongo the cat or Bongo the dog? Whoa. What's going on here, Gina? What's going on here? Ben, we'll pull up MILADY right now. And Gigi, I see. Oh, you said the same thing, MILADY. Yep, we'll pull it up right now. what's going on here, Gina? Market cap 63,000, liquidity at 35. I mean, it's just, you know, it's one of those projects that could easily out of nowhere just pop, right? It's been out for 3 days. It had those newbie gains. Now it's probably about to figure out if this thing is going to survive or not. Yeah, I know. The dog, I know. If this is a project you speak of, I mean, it doesn't look, you know, terrible, but I don't know if I would be jumping in on this project personally. That's just me personal. Because you got to remember, this project came out 3 days ago, right? So, I mean, you saw this kind of a, you know, big move towards the upside, but now I guarantee you're probably going to see this thing probably chop to the side. And as it's doing that, you can see it's been making lower highs as it continues. So, you know, this thing could potentially, you know, out of nowhere just find a spot for some support and some big buys come in and it just starts taking off. Or it can do like a lot of projects. You guys always know I tell you guys this, right? After these projects kind of see these newbie gains, a lot of them will chop sideways for a little while. It doesn't mean they're bad projects or anything like that, but you'll see them chop sideways, right? And then hopefully out of nowhere they'll start becoming relevant again and they'll start shooting up. So we'll see how that plays out. But for now, I would say if this is a project you're bullish on, you know, long term, where you're at right now, not a terrible spot. If you're kind of having patience and waiting, right, to jump in potentially, I would say that anything below this support level, somewhere around the 56 or below, would probably be a solid spot for some good buys. My opinion. Shout out to EOS. Can you check stuck on Crow? Yeah, I'll pull that up. And I will, Rug, what's going on, brother? I'll pull up MILADY here in a second, but you know my boy EOS threw the $5. I appreciate that, dude. Someone that asked to look at a project before EOS is probably like, damn it, what do I got to do to look at a project around here? Do I got to throw some money around? Oh, stuck with pasta. I always forget, like, what's his name? What the name is of this project? Holy shit. Oh, yeah, this was the other day when everything was running like crazy. I was like, and you know what's crazy is we were just zoomed in. This run right here looked like it was like the biggest run ever. And then when you zoom out, it was like, right? Compared to the initial, look at this initial run on Stuck in Pasta. I'm going to have to do a different fib retracement because you can see this fib retracement just doesn't work because the swings are so much. So stuck with pasta. I mean, I know this project is legit, right? It's a solid project on CRONOS. Market cap, you know, you gotta remember we're on CRONOS now. We're not on Ethereum or Solana, so the market caps are going to be lower, but these are, you know, solid market caps on CRONOS right now, right? So you have $272,000 market cap, which is relatively low, and you have locked in liquidity at over 100K. So I mean, the project is solid, it's legit. It's been out for a few months now, right? 6 months going on 7 months. So project's legit. Like I said, looks like you're finding support around the 786 and around the 37. Particularly if you're looking for any spots to dollar cost average in, the bottom has been below the 786, right? So you can see this consolidation zone right here, bottom being somewhere around the 12, 13 area, and the top of this consolidation somewhere around the 35, 36 area. Consolidating, and boom, this thing shot up. Now, why did this project go crazy recently? Well, if you guys know that every project on CRONOS about a week ago went absolutely batshit, right? In good batshit, because CRONOS shot up like 100% in a week. So when that happens, you're going to see massive money flying into the CRONOS ecosystem. And pretty much that day that it happened, that few days, we went and just looked at every project on CRONOS, and everything was up like 70 to 100% for the 24-hour period. So with that being said, we saw this massive run up, and then you see somewhat of a retracement. And as of now, it looks like it's finding support, like I said, around the 786, which is around that 37 mark. So if you're in the project right now, right? This is why I always tell you guys, and I said this during this run just a few days ago. I told you guys, secure the freaking bag, right? When you see something like this just shoot up 100+% in literally 12 hours a day, you're going to see a retracement, right? Unless they just partnered up with Elon Musk and SpaceX and, you know, stuck in pasta is going to be the new currency on Mars, then it's probably going to see somewhat of a retracement, right? Not saying the project's bad or anything. You're just, when things fly up so fast, you're going to see profit taken, right? You're going to see profit taken. So that's why I always tell you guys, secure the bag. Not in every case, but when it's something like this, especially for CRONOS that we knew was relatively running because Crow was running, right? You're going to see somewhat of a retracement. Now, do I think this is going to bounce probably back up? Potentially. The market cap's so low that it's not going to take much for this thing to continue to run up. But for now, you've seen a big retracement back down. If you do see any levels below the 786, if you're long-term on this project or you're looking for good prices to dollar cost average in, below the 786, in my opinion, is going to be a good spot below that 37 mark. So, and next time this thing absolutely rips, right, you'll be prepared, and, you know, hopefully you secure the bag, right? So, thank you again for that $5. So I do appreciate that. And come, you know, you can always ask about this project. We'll always bring it up, especially on CRONOS. We love CRONOS. Appreciate that, brother. Let me see here. Someone asked me. Oh yeah, so they wanted to bring up MILADY. Let's bring up MILADY real quick. Our beloved MILADY. I gotta be honest with you guys. I still love her, right? Still love her, but man. Not that she's been struggling, but like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, and before I even say anything negative about MILADY, which I'm really not going to, I mean, you got to look at all the meme coins are down today, right? Pepe's down, Bunk's down. They're both down 3%. Myro right now is down freaking almost 12%, right? And Ladies is down about 7%, right? So I'm not going to sit here and be like, it's over with for MILADY whatsoever. I still do believe this project is going to do great. What's going to happen with this project is when most of us give up on it and we're like finally throwing the towel, this thing is going to absolutely go crazy. Mark my words. Mark my words. It's just unfortunate that, you know, it's when we see these big runs on MILADY, and even though this wasn't an enormous run, we saw a nice run. We're seeing big sell-offs, like people are taking profits. Excuse me. You know, so unfortunately, and you're going to see these dramatic moves with MILADY and Myro particularly because they have such small market caps, right? So the moves are going to be more dramatic. It's not going to take much for them to move up or down. So right now we're getting support. We bounced at a big support level. Excuse me, man. Damn this beer. At around the 97 area. Looks like we've bounced off of it for right now. So hopefully we can hold that as support. This green line that's come through, that's our 200-day moving average on the daily. You can see we broke below, and we hit our head a couple times before getting rejected. So, you know, for right now, I would say MILADY is not ready to particularly blast off as of now. You know, I hate saying it, but you're still getting opportunities to continue to buy in on MILADY. I will tell you guys, I'm like, for MILADY particularly, I'm kind of just like, not aggravated at MILADY, but I'm just like, bro, I buy in with NFK, or I'm sorry, with NFK. I buy in on MILADY with crypto.com, and I think I'm pretty much done using crypto.com. I pretty much have come to the agreement that I'm just done using crypto.com because their fees, it's just too much. It's too much. The other day, or earlier, was it today, when I sold off on ALI? Perfect thing I was talking about. When I sold off on ALI, beautiful run, which we called this play on our members only stream on Monday. We called this. Freaking, you know, I'm up like 100%. I'm trying to think of what it was profits. It was like, wasn't anything crazy because I didn't have much, right? I think I threw like $1,000 at it, and I was up like, it was at like $1,500 altogether, right? So $500 in profit. You want to know how much I got back when I sold? You want to know how much I got back? I'm not even lying to you guys. $150 in profit, right? So $350 was taken. Now, I know that what they do is whatever price they're showing you, like it wasn't really up $500. It might have been up a little bit. I don't remember exactly what it was, right? I'm just giving you kind of like, roundabout numbers here. It was probably a little bit more, but what I'm getting to is they, whenever you buy in, like let's say right now Bitcoin's at 94,200 on crypto.com, I guarantee it's probably at like 94,900 right now. I don't know why they do it, but they inflate all the prices. So if you had Bitcoin, they're showing you the price at 94,900 when in all due reality, it's technically at 94,200. So you're like, well, that's great. They're showing you it's higher on crypto.com. Now, when you go to sell, they're selling at the exact price of what it really is. So when you go to sell, you're thinking you have $700 in profit, and in reality, you're probably at like $450 in profit, and then they're gonna take their fee on top of that. So it looks like they just took a massive amount, right? It's kind of like it's a mental thing where they're messing with you, but I just don't like that. I don't like it. If you get blessed on using swaps, especially on Solana and stuff like that, you do $1,000 transaction and you're paying like $5 probably, somewhere around there. It's something very small, right? But when you get on these central exchanges, they want to rape the shit out of you and take, a big chunk of your profits. And I don't like that. So that's my rant on why I haven't bought back in on MILADY, because I don't really use MetaMask or any kind of Ethereum wallet, and I was using crypto.com to buy in on MILADY, and after they even did it to me on MILADY the other day, like a month or two ago, when I sold off a big bag, and they freaking, they taxed the shit out of me. I wasn't as mad because I still made a nice penny, but when I saw what they took, I was just like, bro, this is highway robbery. This is literally highway robbery. So rant over. I'm going to fly through these articles real quick. I just want to show you guys a couple things. So Bitcoin hits 94K. Obviously, we already know that. It hit 95, right? Surpasses silver to become the 7th largest asset in the world, guys. Shout out to all you guys. Even if you don't have Bitcoin in your freaking wallets and you guys are trading in crypto, you helped all this. Bitcoin, 7th largest asset in the world. We are literally coming for gold. We're coming for gold, but this is just craziness out of everything in the world. Everything. Diamonds, gold, the US dollar, oil, right? NFK. Bitcoin is the 7th largest asset out of anything that you can think of. The 7th largest, bro. That is a milestone. That's a milestone, and that's crazy. That's crazy. We're living in some crazy good times right now, and Bitcoin deserves it all. It really does. So we're not even going to read into it. Oh yeah, let's check real quick. So you guys can see right here, gold being the biggest asset, right? Market cap's at $17 trillion for gold. Nvidia being number 2 at $3.4 trillion. Apple, $3.4 trillion. Microsoft, $3 trillion. Amazon, $2 trillion. Google, $2 trillion. Saudi Aramco, which is Saudi Arabia, I believe's oil, they're $1.8 trillion. And bam, look at that. Bitcoin at 1.7, almost 1.8 trillion. This was then. Bitcoin's market cap is higher, if I'm not mistaken. Let's pull up Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin's market cap is probably, look at that, 1.9 trillion. $1.86 trillion market cap right now. So technically, oh yeah, it's number 7. It's literally right on the right on Google's ass for taking, no diddy on that one, for taking out even the number 6 spot. So that's crazy. That's crazy. Bitcoin is absolutely killing it right now. Bullish, what's going on, brother? Let's see here. Bullish said fees are outrageous. They are. They exaggerate the price. They do. And I don't understand, because if you guys ever do any leverage trading on crypto.com, which I do not encourage that, because if you want to join our member stream, and I'll show you so much better platforms to leverage trade. Crypto.com, their leverage trading is they literally game it to where you have the odds are so stacked against you, right? It's not even really leverage trading. You're kind of they call it strike orders. It's not the safest way to leverage trade, even though leverage trading already is very risky. It's really bad on there. But what I'm getting to is when you go leverage trading and you look at the Bitcoin price, it's to the T of where like TradingView is, right? But if you actually just look on like buying, regular buying Bitcoin, it's inflated. Everything's inflated. I don't understand why they do that. Why can't they just let you know what the damn price is? So, Old said Uphold's price is usually not accurate. At least for CAS, it's not. Anything on there. You definitely don't go to crypto.com and look up what the prices are. Look on TradingView. Amor said, I'm really debating on selling on crypto.com in increments on the way up, or just sell at the moment all at once. I don't know how those fees would differ. I honestly don't know either, brother. I really don't. As far as like, depending on how big your bag is, I really don't know how it works. Ricky said, how about if you transfer to cross DeFi and swap on USDC, maybe cheaper? Yeah, but you have to use an Ethereum wallet. So you're going to have to pay the Ethereum fees, right? To do it all. For you to sell. So let's say you sent your MILADY over to your MetaMask, right? You go to sell, you're going to get hit with fees on the Ethereum network, right? Which are, relatively high as well. And then when you go to transfer back over to crypto.com for USDC to use, like, if you want to like take your money completely out, you're going to need Ethereum to make that transfer, which they're going to charge you for that transfer fee as well. So, I don't know. I mean, that might be, but Chill Will, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I'm skipping down. You said their leverage is trash. Yeah, it's not. They purposely target people that are like new, to the market. Like, oh, look at this. I can leverage trade on crypto.com, right? And it's just, yeah, it's there to get you. It's there to get you. What was the project you said you wanted? Oh, Mother Effer or MFer. What is this on? You said it's on base. Which one is it? Is it this one right here? I'm guessing this is it right here at the market cap at 31 million. Ricky said after we 100x, I guess it won't hurt so bad. No Diddy on that one. Got to throw that out there. But after 100x, I mean, it's bittersweet, right? Because you just came up like crazy on that 100x. But if they're gonna take 20x out of that, you're like I said, it's bittersweet. You're happy you just came up, but at the same time, you're kind of just looking at crypto.com sideways, like is that necessarily, like, you guys have to take that much? It's pissed me off so much that, like, I'm like dead serious that, like, I have money on my crypto.com account that I'm like about to just take out. I think the platform is a solid platform. I really do like crypto.com. Their fees, man, are just, it's too much. So I mean, I'm not saying that I don't like the central exchange, and I understand that central exchanges are going to make money. Coinbase does the same thing, but damn, I think crypto.com's probably got to be the worst. Coinbase is a little bit more simpler. They show you the exact price, right? And I've made big transactions on Coinbase, and it's been, I've been charged. I've made some serious, buys and sells on there where I got charged like $500 for a sell, but you're talking about, up there type of money, you know what I'm saying? Like if I did a $500 charge on crypto.com, it's like, that's like you make a $5,000 sell, they're charging you $500 for that sell, So for this project, bro, it looks like you were on a nice little run. You guys ran up and hit a a resistance level at around the 5.7 cents, 57 level. So you hit your head there. I mean, I don't know if you're necessarily going to be coming all the way back down to this support level, which is around the 1.8. That's a big drop there. But, excuse me, if you do, I mean, it's not a bad little spot, in my opinion, to be dollar cost averaging in somewhere around that 1.8, 1.9 level. You can see you bounced off of it multiple times. And, this could be a big spot for a good support level, dollar cost averaging in. And even if you just stay in this channel and you were able to catch these swings, those are probably some solid swings right there. Yeah, it's this channel is 200%, right? So imagine if you're able to catch this support level, sell, buy, sell while it consolidates. That'd be some solid moves right there. Jason said, are Binance fees lower? I do not, bro. I've never traded on Binance because we can't. At least in where I'm at, you can't trade Binance. So I cannot tell you. One thing I will tell you guys, like I keep saying, I don't want to sit here and just like talk trash about crypto.com because they're a solid platform. Every freaking central exchange is gonna have fees, right? But they're all a little different. So. Cup and handle, right? Yeah, now that you say it, I definitely see the cup and handle on here for sure. I was more interested in just looking at this channel, catching these swings. But yeah, definitely a nice cup and handle on the project right now. So, I mean, maybe it needs to consolidate a little bit and you might see a nice little run up on this. No problem, brother. I didn't even see that cup and handle until you mentioned it. I'm so like into like channels and support and resistance that I didn't even see that freaking cup right there in my face. No diddy on that one. Lazy say, I see a lot of gray in the chat. I know, bro. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to start throwing out them the members. We got a lot of new people in here too. Mike, have a good day, brother. Have a great day, bro. Real quick, we're gonna check out some other projects. Another thing I wanted to bring up. Only Solana can handle a meme coin cycle. And we're not going to really get into this much because I know you guys want to check out some more projects. But man, I was telling you guys this yesterday or a couple days ago when we looked at the volume for the DeFi. Solana has been outperforming Ethereum, Binance, and Base all combined, right? As far as volume. Imagine just the amount of transactions that are going through on Solana. Solana has built a massive freaking ecosystem. And if you guys remember, just from a lot of like last year, they were having a lot of outages, right? And I told you guys this, I know you don't remember, but they needed to go through all that so they could figure out what was causing the outages and fix the problems. And that only made their ecosystem so much better. And now they're seeing so much just transactions by the seconds on Solana that just articles saying, no other ecosystem can probably handle the amount of transactions that are going on Solana. Now, I'm not saying that other ecosystems aren't great, right? But Solana has been just absolutely outperforming any of its competitors for right now. So you can see, I'm just looking, it says, for meme coins particularly, it's processing over 65,000 transactions a second. A second, guys. Isn't that effing crazy, dude? And I'm reading something else. It says, per VanEck, this is an institution, they said that Solana could hit $330 target and capture at least 50% of Ethereum's market cap, mainly thanks to Memecoin's driving adoption and L1 profitability on Solana, while Ethereum's revenues are down 99% since March 2024. That's crazy. You guys already know I already called a $400 Solana a while back. Letty, what's going on, girl? Janus, what'd you want? Libra? You want to check out Libra? Libra? Looks like it broke out, made new local highs. That's great. Nice retracement, though. So just to get down to the nitty gritty, she asked, she wanted to pull this project up because she wants to see where she can DCA, dollar cost average in. So what I would say is anything around or below this, what is it, 618? Yeah. The 618, Gina, somewhere around the 9.1 cent. Anything, if it comes below this 9 cent mark, good, in my opinion, good spots for some dollar cost averaging in. Trend line, as in support, is going to be somewhere around that 8 cent mark. So anything below the 9, in my opinion, is probably a good spot for some dollar cost averaging in on this project. So small market cap, right? This thing easily can run. Now, this thing ran up to 17 cents, Gina. Did you take profits? This thing ran up to 17 cents. Did you take profits? Secure the bag. It's going to be the main thing that I keep saying. Bullish asked if I can check out call. Let's pull up call real quick. Oh, nice. Call's running. This is on the daily. Hey, Bullish, did you buy back in on call? So I know you sold off like a couple weeks ago. Gina. Gina, girl. Troy said hi. Oh, you're saying hello to Letty. Okay, I was like, Troy, why are you saying hi? We already said what's up to you. I thought you were going back to work. What was all that work talk, bro? So Bullish, yeah, I know you sold off. You said what? You sold off. Where are you at here? Oh, you bought back in when we dipped. Nice, bro. So Bullish took profits and then bought back in on a dip. Nice. There we go, bro. So, and then now, I mean, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good right now. So you're nice little bounce on the trend on call. So, and it looks like it found support at the support level at around the 61 area too. So, not looking bad right now. This thing can continue to move up, especially if as long as Bitcoin's running. As long as this thing can stay above the 61 area, you're probably going to see some continuation moving. 77 is going to be our local high, so that's going to be a big spot for some resistance. So, but for right now, it doesn't look bad. Nice little confirmation bounce off of the support level for now, right? So it looks like this thing will probably continue to move up. Gina, I know I'm not criticizing you. I just pointed out because, you know what I'm saying? I know you know how it goes around here. That's why, crypto's a all day, all night kind of thing. Trust me. You know how many times, bro, if something's running and I'm like about to go to bed, I'm like, fuck, man, excuse my language. I'm like, damn it. Because I already know I'm going to go to sleep and you know something's going to happen, right? This thing's going to freaking shoot up 200% for like 5 minutes and then come back down. Or it's going to take a shit and I'm going to bed and I'm up and this thing's going to probably take a shit while I'm sleeping. You know, so it's like I'm always like, fuck. You guys know I'll sell off before I go to bed on sometimes just because I'm like, I won't sleep. I'll be up every 30 minutes sitting there checking the charts, you know? So, Letty said she bought it back in on Bunk. Yeah, I mean, I think Bunk will continue to do really well. You bought like, damn, made all-time highs. As long as this thing stays above the 236, you know, I'm not saying it's going to, you know, go flying down, but as long as it stays above the 236 around that 48 level, this thing can continue to move up. So, stay bullish. Memes right now are taking a little break today. They'll BRB. They will BRB. Troy said I did. I'm back. Nice. Oh, yeah. Troy said he doesn't work long without a break. Well, hopefully we can get you retired soon and you can just freaking live it up. Well, let's get back on Bitcoin real quick before we go. So, obviously, we're coming off this $95,000 all-time high. We found some support around the 93.5 area, and you can see as of now we're hitting our head at a resistance level at around 94,400. So things still look great for Bitcoin. If you guys already know, I've said this plenty of times. I've especially been saying this on the member stream, that as long as Bitcoin stays at these levels, I mean, we obviously want to see it continue to move up, but as long as Bitcoin stays around these levels, we're going to see the alts continue to thrive, right? So right now, Bitcoin dominance is sky high. So we're seeing the alts kind of retrace for right now. Why is this up here? It should be right. Wait. I don't even know what the hell I just did. Yeah, it should be. Oh, we just broke above. No? A little confused here, but we'll leave it right there. But as long as dominance stays running, you know, alts are going to kind of just not stay stagnant. Look at this W pattern too, bro. Look at Ricky. You see this W pattern that's formed on dominance? Bro, I hope dominance doesn't go flying like up to 70%. Look at this W pattern right there. Holy crap. We have, where's our next, our resistance level? %. Holy hell. We could see dominance probably break above in the high 60s before we really see alts, like, you know, go absolutely crazy. But regardless, there's a lot of money to still to be made. Bitcoin, you know, hanging around these areas, still great. What you're seeing though is, and you're going to see this, you know, you're going to see money kind of flowing in and flowing out of Bitcoin. Right now, money flew back into Bitcoin. That's why you're seeing a lot of the alts kind of stagnant or retracing today. So, but we'll see how it goes, man. Adam said, I got my boss into crypto. Now he is okay with me checking every now and then during work. Hell yeah. Jane, I know. Listen, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's going to run up even higher. You'll be fine. Patience, my friend. Patience. Ricky said we're supposed to get a dominance pump before we reject. Not too high, though, right? Hopefully not too high. Because if dominance runs up to like 70%, you're going to see alts. Not like dump, but you're going to see alts like retrace. In my opinion, so... Did they ever drop Nvidia's freaking Oh, they did. This is it right here, right? Earnings call. Revenue is up 6% on Nvidia. That's crazy. Nvidia is probably going to be going crazy tomorrow. Year over year, this was back in October, year over year. This is back in 2023. But today, their earnings call, they're up 5.96%. That's crazy. That's why if you guys were in the member stream, you guys would have got that play that we called ALI. I'm surprised Fetch isn't going crazy right now. All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm going to let you guys go. I enjoyed being here tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure if you guys are new, make sure you guys slap that like, hit that subscribe. We will be here every single day for the most part, right? If you are interested in learning how to leverage trade, catching new plays, right? If you were in the member stream, you would have heard about ALI, you know, would have been up 70-80% on a play. But other than that, hit that join button as well. $4.99, under $5 to join. $4.99 a month. Come and join the party. But other than that, guys, I thank you guys so much. If you need anything from me, hit me up in the Discord. If you need a Discord link to join, just comment after the fact. You can come in and just hit the comment and say, hey, Crip, what's the Discord link? And I'll send it to you, all right? But other than that, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful night, and I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow, all right, guys? All right. I'll see you later. Bye.